Welcome back. Today we are going to visit 5 courthouses. We're going to visit Kennett, Missouri, Bloomfield, Missouri, Doniphan, Missouri, Poplar, Bluff, Missouri. And we're starting our day here in Caruthersville. Caruthersville is the county seat of Pemiscot County. And we're going to check out their courthouse, which was built in 1924. They're celebrating their 100th, centennial anniversary. Let's check it out. The area outside of the courthouse here, not a lot going on commercially. It does appear that if I go down the street here a little bit that there's some stuff, but also actually, you know what, I'll cross over. I wonder if I hope that's not a building that fell. I think it actually might be. So let's see what we can find here. Yeah, it looks like the front of that building's about to fall off. Yeah, some of these areas are a little rough. That building is, they got the sidewalk closed off because I think it's about to fall down. But next door here we got a men's clothing store and I think it's a bank. Yeah, I think it's still a bank. Good looking building though, nice bank. But over here on the flip side, just a big old empty lot, which tells me something fell down here at some point and it just hasn't been rebuilt yet. The dead giveaway, you can see where it was attached to this building. And what's most interesting to me is that this building is this drugstore, and I'm not sure that the side over here isn't still open. I think it might actually be. They just closed the other side. It's kind of funny to me. Yeah, I guess it's a good thing to keep the drugstore running. And I just realized as I was walking down here that this is an old building location here. In fact, I think the floor tiles are still here on the ground. So yeah, you can see the walls where the bricks were, or the outline of where the bricks were. That's crazy. I don't want to make it sound like the whole town is in dire straits. It's not. There's actually quite a bit of this town that's in really great shape. It just so happens that these couple blocks here, this old Main Street, I think things just moved away from Main Street, as happens. But that's part of why I want to do this, because as things move away, Main Streets are disappearing. So anyway, courthouse is still in great shape, and we are going to move on to the next one. We are in Dunklin County. This is Kennett, Missouri. It's the seat of Dunklin. This courthouse was built in 1940, I think. We're gonna find out, we're gonna double check it, but it's a nice looking courthouse. Let's take a look at it. Well, I did find like a little, I'm not going to call it a cornerstone, but like a corner plate that was hidden, hard to get to, so I'm not going to show it to you. But anyway, that said 1939. So, Dunklin County Courthouse, 1939. Here in Kennett, there's a lot of traffic. A lot of traffic. A lot of business. The square is full on all four sides. It's in pretty good shape. So, there you go. Kennett, Missouri, Dunklin County. Nice courthouse from 1939. Let's go see what we can find next. We are in Stoddard County, Missouri. It's Bloomfield is the county seat here. Behind me is the courthouse. This courthouse is from 1909. So let's check it out. A small little square around it. We'll walk around, see what we got. All right, it's going to wrap it up here for Stoddard County. So we move on to the next one. All right, welcome to Butler County. This is Poplar, Bluff, Missouri. This courthouse behind me was built in 1928. And let's walk around and check it out. Butler County Courthouse is not really in a square. It's kind of in between a couple of roads, and they do have kind of a main street. Kind of interesting. There's a little cobblestone road here. I'll show you. But for the most part, there's not a lot of businesses around here. It's very busy. It's kind of nice. They got a little food truck area over here. People lining up to grab some dinner on a Tuesday night. Like it. All right, that's going to wrap it up here for us in Poplar Bluff, Missouri. One more county checked off. One more to go before we wrap this up. Let's get there. last stop for the day in Ripley County. This is Doniphan, Missouri. This courthouse back here is from 1899. And let's take a look at it, see what's going on. It's kind of a small town. It's got a little bit of a square around it. We'll take a tour of that as well. See what we can find. This is a nice looking courthouse. You can tell it's 1899 though, and it definitely could use a major renovation. Be curious to know what the inside looks like, but they're closed right now. Also, I wonder if they even do court here. This little Main Street area here seems to have quite a few businesses. Although I will say this, it's a little before 6 o'clock on a Tuesday. With the exception of this quilting store over here, everything pretty much is closed. Okay, well here appears to be a couple of restaurants over here that are open. So the whole town isn't completely closed up. But neat place. Also, whoever runs the office co-working space, that's the greatest co-working space ever. All right, that's gonna wrap it up our day here in Doniphan, Missouri. We got 5 more courthouses, and we'll be back next week with more. So if you liked this, please like, subscribe, and we look forward to seeing you on the next one. Thanks.